Instagram gonna cut me off. I already know. Welcome everybody to another show. 1 Cent Tuesday. Happy 1 Cent Tuesday, everybody. I am your host, DJ Monte Carlos. I appreciate y'all coming in and stopping by and doing this thing with me every single week, every single Tuesday as I bring a new guest. Or we just vibing out to some cool penny topics, you know what I'm saying? So other than that, I'm gonna go ahead. I usually go ahead DJ, man, for like about 10 minutes, spin like some records, man, but we gonna get right into it because we have a good show today. This young man is major in the Memphis scene with the sneakers. He's a big, huge Penny fan, as all of us today. And what more better way to bring him on the show? I'm gonna go ahead and tap him in and bring him in real quick. Yeah. Let's bring him in real quick. There we go. Other than that, how's everybody? Shout out to each and every one of y'all in the comments, in the chat, man. We're gonna have a great show.
What's good?
The man of the hour right now. Everyone, put your hands together for Mr. Mo Kicks to Bruce Lee.
Hey.
Yes, sir. See, I got the audience out here.
Hey.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. Can't complain.
That's what's up, man.
Ready for this show, you know what I'm saying, to get chopped, get straight. Like,
that's what's up. That's what's up. I definitely, even though it's backwards, I definitely repping Memphis, Tennessee right now, man. Grind City Kicks, man. They actually blessed me with this tee. I have one. And okay. I got this the year Sneak Fest was at the Forum, you know what I'm saying? So I was down there, man, had a great time with y'all down there, man. The hospitality is always love. It's always love. Every time I go down there, man, y'all show me a great time. So other than that, man, we're gonna get into the beginning on how you actually started from kicks and as either a teenager or a child. What was the sneaker that actually caught your eye and what made you fall in love with sneakers?
Man, for me, I would say it would have to be two shoes that really made me just fall in love.
Mm-hmm.
Was the Concords.
Uh-huh.
Remember the craze, and then it was the Nike Air Max Penny one, the Orlando color.
And it was about the same time. I say what, around Christmas season. I think that's when I kind of both dropped at around the same times in '95. Right. And man, just the craze of the behind the hype of the Concord 11, man, is just amazing. As a kid, bro, when you
from versus Orlando, so
right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. So what better way to bring you on, man? And we could just chop this fable, man, and really celebrate the legacy of, sneakers and the culture of Memphis. You know what I'm saying? So I had to come down and actually, I wanted to actually keep it current, but at the same time, like, you grew up in Memphis where everything, all the hype was behind Penny Hardaway when he was in high school and in college and then going to the pros, you know what I'm saying? So tell me how that, like the whole atmosphere and how the feeling around the city, supporting him, embracing him.
It was definitely a buzz, because, as I said on the promo, my dad was heavy into basketball. So I just remember him talking,
Yeah.
talking about him and just talking, about Petty, how good he was going to be. Then I got to actually see it. My mom's worked at the Pyramid, and so I
Yeah.
got to see every basically home college game. And people, it was always crowded. People were going crazy. Always going to dunk on somebody. Penny going to dunk on somebody. You
That's
know,
what's up.
I just used to watch it, and people just loved him. And then especially when he got to the NBA, the hype was really big because people like the youngsters now, they don't know he was a big deal beyond Memphis. You know,
Yeah, he would. He really was.
you up there, you in New York, right?
Yeah, well, when I was like a big fan of him as a kid, I was living in Indianapolis. So like, we was like always at the Pacer and Magic game, and just
Yeah.
seeing him, witness him dunk on oh boy, Mitch, I forgot his
I
name.
know you talk about. I know the
Yeah,
brother. I looked at that
uh,
picture today. Yeah.
yeah, man, seeing him dunk on him, like, goodness. And then he was always wearing the coolest kicks, bro. Like
Yeah.
he was the king of the kicks way before, what I'm saying, what we have, like the
Yeah.
PJ Tuckers. And he was always in some PEs. And everybody was like, yo, why this kid doesn't have a sneaker yet? You know what I'm saying?
So, the nines that had the one on the back.
Oh, my goodness.
My
LPE,
man.
in both colorways, the white and blue ones. I mean the white, black and white, black and blue, and then
Yeah.
the charcoal black and blue, bro. Like
Sir.
those is cool, man. Those was crazy, man. Those is crazy. Seeing him in the PEs, and then you had his regular Nikes, as far as like the Zoom Flight 95s. And the '96 when he performed in them in the Olympics and shit like that, bro. It was crazy,
And see,
crazy.
that show because you was in Indiana, and so
Mm-hmm.
we were that crazy down here about it. And then like I got to go a chance to go to the camp, and that was crazy. Like
Yeah,
just walk around, and I just seen him on the same screen with Jordan. So it was just like,
crazy, man.
man, for a
Oh,
kid in Memphis who people just know us for guns and killing, like every time, which is
yeah,
it's terrible, but
yeah.
very proud of Penny because he went as far as you can go, and he never not talked about Memphis. He always represented
He
Memphis. So
sure did. Yeah.
it is very, very proud of him, and we protect him.
Right, right. So like from the college days and going into the pros and like witnessing like the craze like just uproar as far as like the commercials, you know what I'm saying? Like the little penny doll, and tell me how it was, man, as a kid watching and witnessing the games and the commercial and the craze, and then later he has a sneaker, it's a signature line, so tell me about how it was in Memphis around that time when everything just popped off for him and he just skyrocketed.
Well, around that time, it made you very, very proud, to be from Memphis. And every kid, it wasn't nobody who didn't like Penny.
Right.
And
I'm pretty sure.
yeah, and
Pretty
a
sure.
lot of time, a lot of people who, people know me, they know I'm a big, huge MJ fan,
Mhm.
but it was a lot of people that they man immediately became Penny, like because he
Yeah.
was here and we were so excited. And then the commercials, every single one was like a classic that you stopped whatever you were doing, when it came on. It was,
Yeah.
the one hit with Tyra Banks, you like, uh-oh. A Penny commercial. Man,
Yeah, yeah,
I
man.
used to
That's
know them by heart and stuff, and I just loved them. They were so cool. They were funny. He had Chris Rock,
hmm
Tyra Banks, and then the little Penny doll. Like everything was just so like, man, what can he not do? Then he scoring 38 and 12 assists in the game, and it
facts, man. It
was
just
crazy time, crazy time.
what do you like? You have any like personal like stories or anything that it was just like a moment that you had, or your favorite penny moment, as when you was younger, or even as an adult today?
I say one of my favorite Penny moments, as I was little, and I still this is crazy. I guess I'm getting into the memorabilia now, but I still have the shirt.
Let's do it.
It's the 1995 Penny Charity Classic game. It was a hit, and it was him, Chris Webber, Nick Van Exel, Shaq was there, Alonzo Mourning, and then I remember out of all of them, the person that was cooking people up was Urkel. Jaleel
Oh, yeah, because they was good friends back then. They was always good friends. Yeah.
Yeah, I like Urkel.
Man.
I was like, dang, look at Urkel. But yeah,
That's what's up, man.
It was crazy being able to see them and meet all of them because they came down and you could come down and shake their hand and stuff.
Yeah.
And so that story. Then you got another story like when he started coaching here, but he started coaching high school, East High.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
He would hold his penny tournaments, and there you would go, in there, and so it would be like standing room only. So we're standing in the corner, and I'm not knowing people. My friends know how I get if I see Penny.
Yeah.
Like me, that's like seeing Jordan or something. So he's like 2 feet away, and so my partner Vic, he should be watching. He was like, "Hey, bro, Penny right behind you." So I'm like, "Man, stop flogging." He's like, there. And I turned, I was like, "Oh shit, Penny right here, God, that." And it was just so cool. They went to talking to him. I got a chance to snap it up with him, and he was cool. And I was like, "What's up?" And everybody around the city will tell you that if you see him somewhere, he is always the most coolest and easygoing person.
That's great. Yeah.
I really just love to see him and see what he's doing here. And he retired from the NBA, made all that money, was so world renowned, and still here to coach and coach.
He came back to the crib, man. That's amazing. Okay, we didn't actually dig deep in Penny's background, but not deep enough because we're gonna get back to these memorabilia that you got and amazing stories, man. Again, I thank you for taking time out, your busy schedule, man, and really just present yourself as one of favorites of Penny's, man, and tell me about the music scene. Growing up, I mean, because I definitely salute y'all and embrace the Memphis culture. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, man, tell me about the music scene, man, and how it was back then to now.
Back then, the music scene, it's so funny because I've learned, the older I've gotten, I've learned how much music really came out of Memphis.
Yeah.
And I'm always shocked, like, dang, that came from here too.
Yeah.
But 3-6 was always what I remembered. So, my mom raised me up listening to a lot of gospel, but I would go to my cousin's house and he would, play the latest 3-6 Mafia. So I was like, oh, I really just got straight into it. And that's how I started making beats and eventually DJing. Just my love for 3-6, DJ Paul. And then, I started doing that, but then I started getting into sampling and old school.
Yeah.
And realizing that a lot of that stuff is stacks.
Yeah.
Stacks music that was here. So
right.
It was just crazy. It's like, and then now you got mainly every song that comes on the radio sounds like it's from Memphis.
Yeah. That Memphis sound. Yeah.
So, we very rich in sound, and we got the soul, we got the hip hop with Gotti and Dolph, and so it's everybody, and they all love Penny.
Yeah, man, they all love Penny, man. But yeah, man, I appreciate you even talking about that. And alongside of the kicks or whatnot, I definitely wanted to tap in and get the kind of like the origin and the background of everything that goes down in Memphis, man. So I know y'all definitely got good cooking down there as well.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yo, when I tell you, people in the chat, man, salute to everyone in the chat. I went down to Memphis, man. Went to what's the famous street? The Bill Street.
Bill Street.
Yeah. Oh man, yo, you couldn't stop and have a taste for a little something on each. We actually went to Jerry Lawler's a restaurant.
Yeah.
And that bad boy has some of the, man. This is back when I wasn't eating healthy yet, so I was treating myself. I was treating
Yeah.
myself. So like, yo, we got some of that barbecue chicken down there, bruh. Let me tell y'all, damn it, Big J. He's a part of the Soul Firm, man. Big J. He actually man, he told us where the spots to go to, man, what spots not to go to. But, yeah, man, he showed us love, man. He showed us love, man. We went down there for Sneaker Fest, man, and we stayed down in the entire day just kicking it, man. And salute to everyone, man, in Memphis, man. So we're gonna get into your sneaker channel on YouTube, brand new to the game. Tell me how you actually decide to start a sneaker channel and where you trying to take it.
Man, I've always had a huge love for sneakers, like most of us, like I'm sure you, and it's really been very always deep with me. I always knew stuff people didn't know, or they say a certain shoe. I could tell you, Jordan scored this many points in this shoe. That's why it's so popular, or that. So my
Right.
would always tell me, and just people around me was like, you need to start a blog. You need to do something because you got too much knowledge, and we can tell you like it. And so last year, I won a Nike SB Chunky Dunks for $50, which they see that box up there.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember you
Yeah.
posted that video, man. Crazy, man.
I was like, why not? And then I got my best friend, Crown 901, which is who shoots all my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He was already shooting music videos. So I was like, okay, I can, just get him to shoot. And then I got my partner that did the music, my best friend, Arian D. Davis. Shout out to him. He did the soundtrack. So it's like, why not do it? Why not, start it? And so,
It was already right in front of you. You just
yeah,
had to
yeah.
just
So I
go with
started.
the flow. Yeah.
I'm loving it now, and my goal is I just want to. Of course, everybody wants to do 1,000 subscribers and stuff, but
Mm-hmm.
it's something for me to an outlet for my passion in sneakers, and so that's what I want to really do. Like I'll do this for the rest of my life, getting the shoe and reviewing it. I just really love it, and I'm
Yeah.
like, if it blows up, cool. If it don't, that's cool. It's just something I love to do. So I really just started it to have something fun to do, and I really, really loving that I started to do it. So
Yeah, you know what? I'll have to second to that, man. When I actually decided to make this show possible, and because it was already in front of me, as Instagram was just like a lot of people were just like, man, you should talk more about pennies, man. It's just like everyone just gotta resort to the hashtags just to see some, you know what I'm saying, or just know somebody that actually has the a penny that post on a regular. And I'm just like, man, I just want to do something for the fans, man, and
right,
bring everybody together in one, you know what I'm saying, on one stage, on one platform. So I was DJing during the pandemic. I was doing like shows like pretty much
doing shows.
every year. I was doing shows, and now I started my Twitch. So I was just like, you know what, man, I want to do something different. I want to do like a talk podcast, but I'm just like, nah, I want to do something live then. How
Yeah.
about just do something live? So it took me 5 months to actually, all right, if I plan to get 10 guests
Mm-hmm.
within a month or 2 months, maybe down the road I can set everything up to where I can have a studio, which I do have.
Right.
I have my own studio, um, and get these guests rolling in, all the fans, people who want to just come in and show their collection. This is what I wanted to do. So it took me 5 months to just decide, and just like, hey, I post the first flyer, and everybody just went crazy,
Yeah.
man. So I was just like, yeah, it's on. There's no turning back now.
I remember I've been following you for quite some time, and I
I
remember
appreciate it. Thank you.
at the sneaker fest we had here,
Yeah.
and I saw then your love for pennies, and I was like, again, just while we're talking about them, it's so crazy because Penny has a lot of fans, not even from Memphis,
Yeah.
but love them, dedicated. you know, like you, just really loyal to the Penny brand.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
To me, you know, because like I said, I meet some kids now, and you know, they just, oh, you know, the one with the shoes. I'm like, hell no, you know what I'm saying? Like it make me mad. Penny, you know, Penny is.
Yeah.
So yeah, but you've been doing your thing, and it was just funny when you had Simply Be on there. Was shout out to her because that was a very dope interview.
Oh yes, it was, man. Very fun.
I was like, man, that would be crazy to be on there, and then shit, 5 minutes later you said, hey, can you get on the show? I was like, what?
Yeah.
Gotta get chopped, gotta get the wave straight. You know?
Right. Shout out to everyone in the chat. For those that don't know, like an incident that happened, shout out to the actual person I was going to interview. They couldn't do it because they had a family emergency. They're going to be offline, off social media for a while. So I was just like, I'll hold it down until you're ready to come back. So I just like, next one on the list after 10, I was like, all right, boom, let me just bring him in. I just hit him up right after our show because I knew that was going to be my 11th show. So I was just like, you know what? Let me bring him down because I know he's going to bring that heat. Definitely. And then we get to talk about Memphis, Tennessee, where Penny's from. So what more better way to bring, you know what I'm saying? Then promote his, his YouTube channel as well. So
yeah, YouTube, just go over there and type in Mo Kicks and Bruce Lee, MO, and it's going to come up. Y'all, you know, watch the videos, subscribe to them. If you like them, you know, we just starting up. I got about, I'm at like 250, and I started with like, of course, it started with 0. So
yeah,
it's just growing and growing, and I'm just
that's
trying to
what's up.
get better with it and just enjoying it, man. So,
That's what's up. Okay. Going into your name, actually, what made you come up with the name Mo Kingston Bruce Lee?
I'm not gonna be lying. I was trying to do I was posting a picture of a shoe one time, and I just thought about it. I thought about the Lil Wayne lyric when he said, "All my kicks fly like Luke Kane."
Mm-hmm.
I was like, dang. And then I watched Enter the Dragon that night, and I was like, dang, he kicking the shit out of everybody, just kicking.
So it just came in.
It's over with.
Came together. That's what's up, man. So
and it just draws in my love for so much stuff because I'm a big Bruce Lee fan, and of course, you know, sneakers. So it's just like that was just cool. It represents me, but then at the same time, I could go into if I wanted to do clothes because everybody can say they got more kicks than Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
Really, I wanted it to be. It's not really about me, just stuff. So it just made sense.
Right.
And we on Heaven Sent.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, we about to get back into these speed. Let's do a speed round right now.
Okay.
In 30 minutes into the show. Again, I'm sorry I was 6 minutes late, folks. I'm trying to get the audio together, make sure because I'm a perfectionist. So I like to make sure my guest is good. My audio is all right. So long as we good, we straight. Everyone's in the chat, shout out to everyone as celebrating this Tuesday. So okay, what is your latest pair that you picked up?
Shoot, dang, the last pair I grabbed were I got the US University Jordan 1 that's hadn't come out yet, supposed to come out.
Right.
Those were the last pair I went on, and I had to do the review. I wanted to get an early review, and I wanted to secure a pair too. So
yeah, that's
a pair of those.
All right. Was it difficult during the pandemic when it first hit? Was it difficult copying sneakers, or are you just like kind of weighing it out and just like, hey, I'm gonna go for this sneaker if I don't get it?
Well, fortunately,
yeah. So
I was very blessed because I work in the medical field to still keep working and have a job.
Yeah.
So I didn't have to miss any days during the pandemic. Like I said, that's all God right there. But I was able to still, cop sneakers. But it was funny when it first started, my mind wasn't really on sneakers. That's, because it was just so, like, dang, we never been in times like this. But
right.
I stayed in it, and I copped the Syracuse Dunks when they came out around that time. And kicks helped me just kind of block out what was going on. I
Yeah,
watched.
it really did, man. It really did.
Gave you something to look forward to, even though you really couldn't wear them anywhere. It was
Right.
still cool to still be getting a fresh new pair in, and that helped out. So I was blessed, that I was able to still cop sneakers during the pandemic.
Right. Okay, what's your holy grail that you don't own?
Holy grail that I don't own. I would say the red Yeezy Red October.
Easy Red October is yo, that's a tough one to get right now.
I never owned it.
Very, very tough one to get, man. I've seen people just sell their whole collection just for that shoe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
yeah.
It was funny. We talk about the early sneakers. That's one perk of being in Memphis. We get, shout out to Marcus Jordan, but he,
Yeah,
really threw us under the bus because of the trophy room stuff that happened.
right.
And we've always had that, where we could get shoes early. And so my guy, Icy Mike, I don't know if he watching, he sent me a text and was like, man, my man's had at that time 10 pairs of Yeezys. Red October Yeezys. He's like, these ain't out yet. They are red Yeezys. But at that time he wanted 1,500. And so at that time, I'm like, man, what are you crazy?
Yeah.
Now I'm like, man, I wish I would have
Wish you would have got that, yes. And it goes back to when the price spike of the Jordans when they kept going from 125 to 150, the 155 to 165 to 170 to 180. Then next thing you know, all of them was just like retailing at 190.
Right.
So yeah. Back then you just like, ugh. That's sweet, bro. I don't even know if I have it.
Yeah, dude. I was like, and see, I wouldn't dare. Like now it's different. I sell stuff sometimes to get grails, or I'll take a couple of months off, save up. But at that time I couldn't even think about getting a $1,500 shoe. But now Yeezys are what, $10,000 or
yeah, man.
crazy. So
and the thing about it, I bought a used plat of the Yeezy 2. I bought them I told dude I don't even want the box, bro. Just give me. And this is like 2016, so it was going for a little bit around 15 2000 DS. So I was just like, man, I got 900 for you right now. Don't give me no box. Don't give me the dust bag. Just give me the shoe. I can find some way to, what I'm saying, get OGR or something. So I crawled my way. Yeah. So next thing you know, I'm at the Knicks game, bro, with the Knicks and Pacer game, front row. Me and my dad, and everybody looking at my feet. I'm like, yeah, this is a good feeling, bro.
Hey,
a good feeling.
We wanted to know, what the feeling like was a sneakerhead. Ain't nothing like walking somewhere you got on nobody else can't get.
Facts.
You
man.
Hey, what's good? I'm here. I got them just on.
Yeah. All right, man. Let's get deep in this speedy round. All right, it's gonna be one question or versus question. So it's either this or just one word question. All right.
Okay.
So we're gonna start with, what's your favorite sports team?
Bulls.
Bulls. Okay. What's your professional athlete? What's your favorite professional athlete? It could be basketball, football, even wrestling. Now a lot of people like UFC now. So.
Is it currently?
Currently, yeah.
Zion.
Okay. This is where we get difficult because it has your name in it. Bruce Lee or Jackie Chan?
Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
I'm with Jackie Chan.
Okay, here we go. A-Ball and JG or 3-6 Mafia?
I'm gonna go 3-6.
3-6. Okay, Yo Gotti or Young Dolph?
Got it.
Okay. We quick with it. Chicken waffles or shrimp and potatoes?
Chicken and waffles.
Chicken waffles. Okay, all right. Reebok Classics or Air Force Ones?
Air Force One.
Okay, all right. What's your favorite penny silhouette?
The Air Max One.
Air Max One. Okay, all right. Favorite Jordan of all time?
Concord 11.
Concord 11s. Okay. If you had, excuse me, if you had one sneaker to wear the rest of your life, and you can have the company ship them all to you in trucks, what sneaker would that be?
Jordan 1 Chicago.
Jordan 1 Chicago. Everybody give him a hand. Speedy round. That's what's up, man. That was quick. That was quick, man.